work in the attic and shit like that. It's a huge attic.
Oh, okay.
That's why it took like that long.
Okay. So you've been in that job for a week and you're wrapping it up tomorrow?
Kind of
Yo,
on and
E,
off. We missed a
Yeah.
couple of days.
someone
Nice.
they said they can't hear
Yeah,
or something.
I just fixed it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're chilling now. Sweet, bro. What about you, Amir? What have you been up to, bro?
I did a water heater. It was a what was before? It was a Bradford White, and then now it's Ream.
Now it's
I
Reem.
got a nice, I got a nice little video coming out tomorrow. It's been a while since I did a water heater, so I got something
Fire.
cooking. I took my time on this video. I
Nice.
took my time.
Made it look
Yeah,
made it look clean.
Yeah,
I
so
made
that
it
was
look
good.
official on that use.
Are you guys officially like a Ream dealer?
It's still in the works.
Still in the
Working
My
on
works.
it?
dad and I'm still working.
Man, they gotta
We
stop
got
playing with you guys, bro.
we're with the what's his name? Like from Ferguson. So they hooked us up with someone with Ferguson. So we deal with someone straight through Ferguson.
You got a
which is
rep.
like I think yeah, like a rep. Yeah, like yep, that's specifically
Nice.
what it is.
That's fire, bro.
So
Heck
it's
yeah.
pretty cool. I mean, we used them and stuff a couple times, but yeah.
That's good. Heck yeah, bro. What's up, One Man HVAC? What up, bro? Welcome. G7
So
Chrome,
man.
what up, bro? Welcome to the stream, bro. The Micah Show, welcome. He said he's still searching for a helper position, but I have one more interview coming. How are y'all doing? That's good, bro. We got another interview. Bro, I don't know if we talked about this in the last stream if you were here or not, but I think my like when I pulled up to interviews and stuff, bro, I think what helped me was pulling up in my work clothes. I would pull up in my work clothes with a tool bag, like if I was ready to work, like I was ready. So I don't know if you tried this yet or not, but I would try doing that because once you pull up to the office in work clothes during your interview, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this kid is ready to work. Let's put him to work." And for my situation, they sent me to a job during like after the interview. They sent me straight to a job. All right, cool. Here's the address. Go here, meet the guys, and they'll see how you are. So that's like one thing I would recommend.
Yeah,
That's
that
exactly
definitely
what
is
I
one
did.
way to separate yourself from
Yeah,
everybody.
100%. Joe Cat Cooling, what up, bro? My show is on. Heck yeah, bro.
What up?
We're gonna be consistent every week, bro. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be right here. The Micah Show. Hey, I be watching One Man HVAC. Heck yeah, bro. Let's go. I think I be seeing him pop up too. Jason on the job. What up, bro? I joined, of course. Amir eating. Yeah, he's showing his cheeks, bro. Thanks for that
Yeah,
info. Yeah, of course,
Bro,
bro.
bro, Joe changed like 10 Coleman condenser coils already in like 2 weeks. All
10.
warranty. All warranty.
Warranty is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Are they that
What's
bad?
going on? What's going on, Coleman?
That's crazy. I can't see. Souls. What's up, bro? What is up, bro? Wait, so who's Coleman made by? That's Johnstone's. That's Goodman. No,
He said 11 tomorrow. I don't even know.
dang, 11 tomorrow's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
but Johnstone sells them
Oh yeah, yeah,
because they're
yeah.
like the micro channel coils, so you can't really. It's
Oh, I
hard.
got you. That's crazy. Um,
Oh, he
unknown.
said York.
He said York. Gotcha.
yes, sir.
What is? I am having a hard time with my chat right now.
Someone said,
Go ahead. Sorry.
"Hey, I got an interview tomorrow and another interview on Friday. What advice will you give me?"
An interview tomorrow on Friday, bro. Okay, I mean, I think the biggest thing, I don't know your experience, or if you have zero experience, or if you've had trade school experience. But I think the biggest thing is like pulling up, telling them simple stuff like if it's how to change a capacitor, you've searched up videos on YouTube and maybe you've done it, or you know how to do it because of a YouTube video. Maybe you've never done it yourself, but just like explain to them like if I was in a scenario, like what would you do in a scenario if there's a no AC call? Like how would you deal with it? I'm like, oh, just tell them like, check. I would check the capacitor. I don't know. I would. This is what I would do. I mean, if you can pull up to an interview with a little bit of information that you probably learned from like YouTube, like that's simple and it'll set you apart because like realistically, if you're able to figure out, watch some YouTube videos and learn how to diagnose and like see other people how they do it, and you pull up to the interview like talking all that, I think you're chilling, bro. Like you get the job, and then like I said earlier, pull up in your work clothes, bro, and a tool bag. If you have some tools, set yourself apart. I mean, I don't know what other advice do you guys have.
Um,
Um, Probably ask you about the refrigeration cycles.
Yeah, so know that for sure.
yeah, yeah, I
Try to
think
learn
yeah,
that.
yeah, I think definitely try to learn the refrigeration cycle. Kind of just go in there, kind of like intentional. I feel like some people like kind of don't like just say, hey, like I'm new, I'm not, I know basic stuff. Just be blunt and honest. Just kind of make them just say, this guy doesn't know a lot, but I'm gonna take a chance on him. He seems like he's really dedicated. Just tell him you're willing to learn. Even if you want to make yourself good, say I'm ready to grab people tools. The top guy, the foreman tools. I'm ready to prove myself. Anything.
So one thing I will say, if you guys remember my boy Macau,
Uh,
he was trying to get a promotion at the job he was working at, bro. And
mhm.
we manufactured this so hard, bro. Like you have full control of the outcome, how it comes out in your life. So like this is an example. He's like, bro, I'm trying to get this promotion. How do I do this? And I'm like, bro, pull up to the job
Mhm.
with, because he at the time he only had hand tools, and I said, bro, I'm gonna give you my gauge set, give you my
Mhm.
gauges, this vacuum pump, pull up to the job with those items, and
Yeah.
it's gonna set you apart at your meeting because they have a meeting every like few weeks to do a reevaluation. And I was like, bro,
Yeah.
take this. They're gonna know that you're invested. They're gonna be like, who is this kid who just bought $800
They're like, this
gauges,
guy
a
already got
thousand dollar
experience.
a thousand
Yeah.
dollar vacuum pump. So if you can do stuff, not like whatever you can do to set yourself apart and make you stand out, bro, do it. Like simple stuff like that, and he got the promotion. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's stuff like that that'll make you stand out for sure. Adrian, what is up, bro? Welcome to the stream, bro.
What up,
Um,
Adrian?
HVAC
What's
Cody,
up?
best podcast. What's up? What is up, bro? Welcome to the podcast. We appreciate that, man. New video on AJ just dropped. York, nice, bro. Let's go. Let's run it up. Um, TMBY, what's up, bro? What's up? Who Hall's HVAC? What's up, bro? Welcome. Big dog Adrian in the house, bro. Viper sent me a care package waiting for it to come in. Let's go, bro. That's big.
Hey,
That's big,
go.
Big,
bro.
bro.
That is
You gotta make
huge.
some good content, bro. You gotta make some good content,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, sir. Stand out and be genuine. Don't say what they want to hear. Yeah, there you go, bro. 100%, bro.
Yeah.
But
At
yeah,
the end of
bro.
the day,
I
that's the
I
best thing to do.
I feel like no matter what situation you're in life, no matter what, bro, I feel like you have full control of the outcome of your life, bro. You have full control of how it's gonna turn out. You can manufacture that, bro. It's just you just gotta put in the work and make it happen. Like when I first started in the company, in the trade, and I was at the second company, a 5 star, and I didn't have a van, but I felt like I was ready to be on my own, do my own service calls. Like
Mhm.
I manufactured that. Like I was, we were in an install sharing a van, and
Mhm.
I made sure that okay, today I am going to get dropped off at work
Mhm.
and be left with the van so that when the end of the day comes around, how am I gonna get home? Oh, it's okay. You just take the van home, and that's how I got the van. Like I
Yeah.
strategically thought that out so I can be in
Mhm.
that position to get the van. And since then, I had the van the entire time I was there. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, bro. You kind of gotta
Yeah, you gotta know how to kind of look, outsmart
yeah.
them and
Yeah, so
make them look
Jason
good.
said, "Okay, the elephant in the room.
Sure.
Where's Disciple? Yeah, bro, Disciple. What did he say? He said he had church and he was gonna
Yeah.
go out
He
with his
said he
girl
had
or something.
church. I think, yeah, he had church, and then I think something with his girl. So he said
Yeah.
he might try to pop into the chat,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool.
sometime.
I'm noticing some messages are getting restricted. I am not too sure. I apologize. It must be automatically. I have to double check on that. Um,
Yeah.
Yo, you don't need a J-Man license to run a van slash truck. A journeyman's license. What you need is a C20 in California. You need a C20. You can either work under someone or you can hire someone with their C20, and they could like be an operator, something like that. I forget how it works in California. different everywhere, bro. HVAC Dean, what is up, bro?
He's back then,
What's
no
up?
doubt.
I just saw your message. Your phone, bro. Oh, no worries, bro. Bro's phone's broken because it fell off a ladder. So I'm using my laptop for my socials. You're chilling. That's too funny, bro.
Yeah, I
Dang,
love
bro. Do you have insurance, bro? You gotta make sure you got that
You gotta
insurance,
make the
bro.
you
Apple
gotta
shit.
make the company buy you a new phone now.
Facts. Hall said also don't be afraid to ask questions. Yes, 100%, bro. George here just started my AC cleaning business today. This was great time, you guys. Let's go, bro. Heck
Congrats,
yeah,
bro.
George.
Congrats, bro.
That's huge, bro. I feel like
Go do
that's
sales.
yeah, that's like the biggest thing when it comes to like if anyone is just starting out and trying to go take that path of being an entrepreneur and working for themselves, like your AC cleaning business, like that's money right there, bro. You don't need a license. You know, when when you cleaning stuff like that, you're just cleaning it, you know. Maybe if you're selling tickets over $500, yeah, you're gonna need a home improvement license, which is super easy to get. But besides that, you're chilling, bro. Congrats. Um, agree. A lot of people be shy to ask questions. Yeah, I see that a lot. Unknown. I've been building technician. I've been a building technician for a commercial building in downtown Riverside. Also did trade school for HVAC, but I feel like sometimes I'd be forgetting the obvious stuff sometimes. Bro, it happens to all of us. Retaining
All the
information
time.
is the hardest, bro. Like retaining it and remembering it is the hardest. But I feel like repetition helps. It becomes muscle
Mm-hmm.
memory as you like continue to do that. But it happens to all of us, bro. And you're in downtown Riverside, bro. You're like right next to me. That's awesome, bro. Welcome. Where are the tacos, twin? Where are the tacos? I got no clue, bro. I'm down for some
I saw
tacos right
that
now,
video
bro.
this morning.
It's a video. What do you mean?
Yeah, he made a video where he was grilling tacos on a rooftop,
Oh,
Oh
on
HVAC
yeah,
top
I
of a
Dean.
saw that
rooftop.
yesterday.
Yeah.
That joint was
Oh,
fire.
that's crazy, bro.
Nah, yeah, bro was wild. When
Well, what was yesterday like Cinco de Mayo?
it was Cinco de
Yo.
Mayo.
Oh
So
no
Dean
way!
was
I gotta pull that up, bro. What the heck? That's crazy. Dean want to be cooking on the roof. I've been really debating on digital gauges or wireless probes. I know it's personal decision, but what do you guys prefer? Um, I mean, personally, I haven't used my gauges in so long, unless it's an install.
hmm
I haven't used them in so long. I use my wireless probes.
hmm
But yeah, what do you guys think?
I normally just fill piece ones. I just got my Navac one from winning the HVAC tackles, so I might try them out.
Okay,
Won't be doing
nice.
HVAC for like the next 2 weeks, but once I get back, I might have two setups. You know what I'm saying? I'm like trying to be like trades.
I use the digital for more service and the analog for installs.
Nice.
Yeah, that's probably the best way for install because like I don't really care about them as much. So
Because sometimes it's not like 100% accurate.
But if you're gonna choose one out of the three, either digital, analog, or probes, I would get digital gauges because you can use them on
yeah, digital.
installs and service. So if that's the question you're asking, I would get digital gauges for
And
sure.
plus, they got the microns on there, so you don't need a micron.
Sure.
Well, yeah. I think most of them already just got built in, right? 'Cause I think
Yes,
Testo does. Testo do. I know Philippines does. I don't know about
they
like
got
other
a
companies.
built-in micron gauge and all that stuff. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Um, I got tacos for everyone. What up? What up? What up, bro? V gang, what is up, bro? YG, I only want RTU tacos, rooftop unit tacos. What you guys know
Yeah.
about that? What do you guys know about the attic tacos, bro? I feel like those are gonna have like a nice burnt
That,
crisp in the attic. I don't know.
that helped be crazy.
They got
4K.
gauges off too.
I
Yeah,
got
no.
gauges off T-Moan. They are the best. This is crazy.
What's that
Uh,
got you off Timu and they the best. Yo, wow.
four
Bro
Yo,
loves
thousand
wow.
trolling.
4,000 hours in my journeymans. I'm excited. Let's go, bro. That's fire, bro. Heck yeah. Good for you, man.
That's
A-
good, bro.
HVAC
Congrats.
Javi, how can I land brand deals? That is a good question. I mean, when you're landing brand deals, the goal is to work for them for a long period of time, have a good relationship with them. So you don't ever want to just do like a one-off brand deal. You always want to retain them as a client. So you want to first to obtain the brand deal, you just like reach out to them on Instagram. Instagram is the platform to be on if you are trying to connect with brands, get paid, monetize off of social media. It's a good platform. Having all the other platforms are great to leverage. You know, you leverage YouTube. Oh, I can do a YouTube video for you, and it's gonna be a lot more than just an Instagram video. You know what I mean? But yeah, just hit them up on Instagram on DMs and bug them, follow up with them. If you and
Yeah, I think
then
the best.
go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. E, you're good. You're good. You're good. My
No,
bad.
no, no. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say the best way I feel like is like how you said like everybody gets stuff sent out. They'll be generous to send you out something, but like you want to work with them long term. You want to get something going like on a consistent basis where something monthly or like every 2 weeks or like even like a paid partnership if you're on that like if you got like in that level ask for a paid partnership or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. 100%. But the ultimate goal is to get their email. Their email is like is you want to get it. Sometimes it's hard too,
And
but
AHR.
AHR
AHR.
in person, chop it up with them in
Facts.
person, bug
When
them on
someone
social
sees you in
media,
person, yeah.
bug them
If
on
they bug
social
them on,
media,
on social
go in
media, yeah.
person. They're gonna be like, oh, that's that kid who's bugging me. I recognize him. You know.
And once they see you and your demeanor and your fit, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, let's go." It's like,
Yes,
nah, it's a
sir.
good part.
Exactly,
Man.
exactly. Are y'all only service techs or big commercial jobs too? I'm doing mainly residential right now, bro. So mainly service residential installs. What about you guys?
Yeah, same. Service text and just installing, do a little bit of light plumbing.
I do mostly residential, but some commercial too.
Nice. Heck yeah. So juice free, what up, bro? Sup guys? I wash cars. Am I blue collared? I think detailing cars is blue collar, no? That's like
That's blue collar.
that might be
I do
controversial.
I do car
Controversial.
detailing, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, you out there in the
I'm gonna
Do
say
sun,
you,
yes.
bro.
do you still do that?
Yeah. Prime Shine Elite is coming around. I already got customers starting to
Fire.
hit me up like, "Hey, my neighbor told me about you guys."
Heck
So
yeah, bro. So Amir's
I might
washing
ride.
cars
I might
too.
even get into pressure washing, bro. Pressure washing.
Bro,
Yeah,
are you in my where are you at, bro? Because I need my van detailed, bro. Low key, I can't lie, bro.
bro. I take that
Learn.
red eye.
Do you have the huge water tank?
No. I be using people's houses, but I be using people's houses.
Let's
But they
go,
don't
bro.
be tripping. Honestly, they don't trip. I never had to wait trip.
Hey, as long as they don't trip, bro. Learn to do the math with analogs and thermocouplers before getting digital that do it for you, my opinion. Yeah, that's you could do that for sure. You can go that route. I personally
Yeah, I mean,
didn't. I went straight to
yeah.
digital.
My dad taught me kind of like how to read it when I was a kid, so I kind of like did both. But like, I just prefer the digital.
Yeah,
Like less.
I've never touched a pair of analog gauges. I can't even lie. I mean, I have a pair, but I've never touched them.
When I first started, my dad used to jump. I don't know what you're talking about, but he would be like, "There's the 410. You gotta look at the 410 R22." Oh my,
Juice free. I'm
bro,
also a
because it's
Harbor
so hard
Freight
because
guy.
the Italian and like the 510. Oh my god, I used to hate it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. The thing is I'm being the I'll send you a pic tomorrow, Ryan. Ryan, he's gonna send you a pic. Do all of y'all have your journeyman? No,
No,
I don't know if
No.
that's that big of a thing here in California for HVAC. I know like journeyman plumbers, like that's a big thing. You get your journeyman when you're a plumber. I don't know if that's a big thing in HVAC because it's like once you do 4 years um in the field on your own, you're considered a journeyman and you can take your C20 license here in California. So as long as you have 4 years under your belt, not an apprenticeship, but like you're out there running your own service calls, you're considered a journeyman and you can be eligible to take your C20 license in California. From what I've read, that's how it works and that's what I've seen. from other people. It's probably different in other places and stuff. I'm
Gotcha.
I'm getting a probe set from UEI soon, but I'm trying to grow on Instagram and TikTok. Let's go, bro. So you're a residential installer in tech? Nice, bro. Heck yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that. I've seen that set. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I saw it like last week of UEI. It was pretty dope.
Yeah. AHR
Are they new?
UEI no. Oh, the probes, yeah. I think they
Oh,
are.
okay.
I think they're new. I'm pretty sure they released them at AHR. Yeah. AHR equals Creator Summit brand deals all day. Yes, sir. That's right, bro. That's right. How many brand deals did you lock in at AHR, Jason? Let's go Prime Shine Elite. Yes, sir, Amir. What is your thoughts pro press fittings? Do you prefer a specific brand or fitting or press tools? RLS fittings. I've heard Zoom locks. My buddy Macau, they installed like 20 units using Zoom lock pro press fittings, and all 20 of them leaked on the roof. And they had a
For
yeah,
real?
No way.
yeah, it was expensive. But that's what I heard was a common theme with Zoom lock fittings, pro press fittings. But I've heard nothing but good things from RLS fittings, and I've used them. Yeah,
Nah, yeah, that it gets a little scary
Yeah.
because like you want to do what everybody does, and then if it messes up, like then you're screwed. So like
yeah, bro.
Do you
I'm
need
trying to
the
get streamlined.
What up,
do you need the specific like
Jaws?
jaws for them
Yeah,
from RLS?
each brand requires their own specific jaws. Like RLS has their own jaws, Zoomlock has their own
Mm-hmm.
jaws. Correct.
So
Um,
like with Milwaukee, which Pro Press settings can
It's
I use?
streamlined.
you can use any Milwaukee gun, like the M12, the M18. You just need to get
Yeah, the
the
gun I know, but like I'm saying the jaws, which
yeah.
fittings can I use with those jaws?
You get the
Do you know?
RLS jaws, and it comes in a set with like 3/8 quarter. It comes with like 5 different jaws, and you can use the RLS fittings with that jaw. That makes
Okay.
sense. Yeah. But yeah, and the press too, I would recommend. I don't know, Bridget or Milwaukee is cool. I would just go
I
Milwaukee.
got rigid, but I'm trying to get the Milwaukee one because the
Yeah,
Milwaukee one Ryan from my area for pro presses streamlined. So that's where like we get our equipment from for carrier slash pain. So
there you go.
I'm probably going with streamline
Okay, for sure, for sure.
jaws.
And then YG says a specifically refrigeration fitting. Um, refrigeration fitting should be the same because I know the PSI can go up to like 700 PSI, or like 1200 PSI, whatever it is. You have to read the label, and that should be still fine with refrigeration, depending on how much PSI you're dealing with. HVAC Cody, what are foreman installers making hourly in your guys' area? Foreman installers, so like lead installers out here are making 40 to 55 an hour here in California. What about you guys?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't keep up with other people.
Bro doesn't know.
I'm gonna
I'm
be
not
honest,
sure
I don't
either.
know.
'Cause I only know this. I only know this because I follow a Facebook group with people, all bunch of business owners, and they ask that question like, "How much are you guys paying your lead installers to keep them?" And a lot of them were 45 to 50 an hour, and then
That's
like
pretty good,
there's
though.
different structures, bro. There's like if there's no callbacks, you get a bonus.
Mhm.
Like it has to be like 2 months go by or 2 weeks go by, or whatever. No callbacks, boom, you get a bonus. If you get a callback, then I don't know, I forget what it is. But there's super cool ways you can structure it to make it, beneficial for the both of you guys, which is cool. Um, Advice for transitioning from full-time job in HVAC to working on your own in terms of getting insured, all legal stuff, and being able to handle the jobs you get. So when I spoke to a business owner who gave me a bunch of advice for getting my license and stuff like that, who's also a teacher and instructor, the process that kind of he went was just study for your C20 license, which is here in California. It's a HVAC test, and then the business and law test. You study for that, you take it, you pass it, then from there you have like a window to get your insurance and bonds, whatever that may consist of. And like to sum it up, it's like you're gonna pay $4,000 once you pass your test, however much that costed you. You're probably gonna pay like $3 to $4,000 after it to get your licensing and bonding and stuff like that. That's here in California. I don't know if it's different from where you guys are, but that's kind of the process out here.
So for bond, I think I pay like 800, and insurance for me is like 3,000 a year
Okay,
for a $1 million policy in New
nice,
York.
Good. That's
nice.
good.
That's not bad. Yeah, heck yeah. Um, and advice for transitioning from full time job to HVAC. Yeah, so
I would
that's like
say just
go ahead.
focus on side jobs. Once you
Yeah.
build enough clientele, then you see like once you start seeing you're getting calls during the day while you're at work and you're missing
Mhm.
out on jobs, that's how you know you need to make the transition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, that's probably the best way to know. Like for my dad, he worked for a company for like 8 years, and he would like literally like he'll get off at 3, and he'll have to run into Baltimore, and it's like 45 minutes away, so he wouldn't get home till like 9 o'clock, like every day, and it just kept going too much. And I remember like my dad's very like he's like a person that's like very cautious, so like it'll take him a while. So like if he does it, like he'll say he'll do something, but like he's just very like he'll wait it out. So when he did it, I was like, yo, I was shocked. So I knew like it was getting bad for him because he's like a person that's just, he'll wait it out till it can, but then he couldn't do it anymore. But and then like he literally would like work the system, so like he was on call, so like sometimes like because the customers would be chill because they knew him for coming out, so like he's like, hey, can I come in an hour? Because he needed that hour to get like from Maryland because he's like when they're calling on call, he's in Baltimore. Like he wanted to get his own, so he's like, hey, or it'll be like times like where like we're out to eat or like in the movies where he's like on call.
Yeah, that sucks being on call when you're out with family trying to eat. Yeah. Part two of the question: did any of you guys find yourself turning down a lot of work during this phase? Yes. When I was working for a company and like doing side jobs, yeah, you'll turn down work. Like I had a gym. It's a private gym that I go to here, and they were just starting out, and they reached out to me for like the HVAC needs for the commercial gym and stuff like that. It was a commercial complex, and it was like a $50,000 job. I quoted around that price, maybe like mid 40s. But then like I realized like, bro, like I can't handle this like with working a full-time job. I even had a buddy's help, but still it was like, yeah, this is just gonna be way too much. Like I had to turn the job down, which sucked because we had like kind of locked it in. Like she was like, we locked it in. But then I like realized, yeah, I have to turn this down. Like I can't handle this. So yeah, there definitely had to turn down work. But then there also gets a point where it's like if it's happening that much, you turning down work, like it's like okay, take the leap, you know?
Yeah, you
Was
gotta take that with faith. You know what I'm saying?
for sure. Was that for an install or maintenance?
That was for 4 package units, or I forget. Yeah, it was a while ago, but yeah, it was for because they had no AC. They probably had 1 package unit for the entire building.
Hmm.
But they ended up going mini splits for which is
Okay.
I don't know. It's a
For a gym,
huge
for a
private
gym, that's
gym.
kind of iffy.
Yeah, and the ceilings are high. It doesn't feel
Mhm.
that comfortable when you get in there too, because I work out there. But at the same
Mhm.
time, like a lot of the time, the mini splits aren't even running because I don't know, it hasn't been that hot.
Is that the one where like it's the red and black gym?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. I wish they let me buy Freon so I could charge AC myself. I mean, can you buy Freon with your EPA and no
Yeah.
license?
Um,
Well, no license. I don't know if you can.
I
I
think
think you
if
gotta.
I think if you just buy it cash, you can, bro. Because a lot of the supply houses out here, if you don't have an account with them, you can still
Oh, I think you
buy.
do.
Like my nitrogen
Yeah.
tank, I bought it cash at AC Pro, because I wouldn't have an account with them, and I'd imagine it's the same thing with refrigerant. As long as you have your EPA, you can maybe pay cash for it. I don't know. I'm guessing. Um, do y'all all work together? No, we don't. So I'm from Southern California. Amir's from Baltimore, and then Ryan's from Jersey.
New
So
York, Jersey.
New York, Jersey. Yeah, he's in the. They're both in the East Coast. I'm in the West Coast.
Ryan
Uh,
Gotta
doesn't invite me
collab.
on dubs.
We gotta collab.
I know we do, but we were talking about it actually doing a collab on a install video. That would be
On
fire,
the
bro.
install video, we have to get it. We gotta get it done.
Yeah, that would be tough. Zoom lock only for refrigerant lines, not water. Oh, okay.
Correct.
I didn't know they made
Yeah,
water. They didn't make. 6 to 7, and that's because I had already had small conversation weeks prior. But showing face at AHR really shows the brands the guys are about the content life. See how you are in person. Yeah, 100%, bro. 6 to 7, bro. Bro locked in tons of deals at
that's good,
AHR.
Casey.
That
Congrats,
that
bro.
that
That's
shows you,
good.
bro. That shows you that that's the place to network and build relationships with these brands. Milwaukee, DeWalt, Vito, all of them. Pull up to them, have a
Yeah.
conversation with them, and if you
And be
guys hit it off,
confident. Be confident,
oh yeah,
And they might have already been seeing your stuff, I mean, they got, social media marketing teams that, are literally on social media every day looking at that type of stuff, looking to see what's the new thing out for them to do. So they might come across your video. So, just go in there with confidence, with your chest out.
100%, bro. I agree. Best podcast, keep it going. Appreciate that. Let's go.
That's my girlfriend.
Oh, let's go. Heck yeah, bro.
Appreciate you.
Jobber all day. Yes, sir. We rocking Jobber. I think we're all in here rocking Jobber. Yeah, we all
Yes.
three.
Job. Yep.
Yes, sir. What's the starting pay in y'all area? Usually it's minimum wage, bro. Usually you got to start from the bottom and work your way up. I mean, unless you go union in here in California, union starting pay is I think it's 27 an hour. It's 20 something an hour. That's union though. That's when you get into the union. But yeah, what about you guys? What's starting pay over there?
I think like
I think mine's
18.
is 20. Yeah.
18 to 20? Yeah.
Like 20.
Yeah, out here it's hard out here. It's a lot for the residential companies. You start at 16 and you'll get like a little bit of commission. Usually, like that's how it is. It's like a known fact. But yeah, you kind of got to start from the bottom, work your way up. But commission for a lot of these companies is where it's at. So it's like you'll get your 16 an hour, but your commission is kind of higher, like 10%, 15% commission, but you got to know how to sell. Other than building a brand on social media, how can I go about getting side jobs to eventually work my way up to a business owner? What do you guys think is the best way to get side jobs?
Use
way.
different apps like Angie's Leads, stuff like that.
I think also Facebook. I feel like Facebook's a key.
Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Like a huge thing.
What's the
Facebook.
other one called? It's called Neighbor or something.
Oh, next door neighbor. My next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who
Word
did
of
the Facebook stuff. Like people will make a post and be like looking for a plumber, looking for HVAC, and he would get a lot of
I would say
people
that,
like that.
or either like make up like some brochures and like just try to knock in your local areas. You never know. Like
Yeah.
just see if that will work. If you do 500 houses, you might get 10 people. 10 people is better than no people. So I say that's a key way to always get your name out there. They might not use you right away, but they might hang your flyer up or your card up in their refrigerator
For
or
sure.
somewhere important where when they have any trouble, they'll call you right away.
Yeah.
What I'm saying? So you might not see everybody calling you right away when you want it, but they'll eventually call you like, "Hey, how did you get my number?" Hey, I got your card like 2-3 months ago. You're like, "What the heck?" So you'll be happy.
Facts. And word of mouth too, yeah. People that you know, friends, family, people in your church, that's like the best way for sure, bro. Appreciate the answer. Been watching your stuff for a while, E. In a similar position as you at 19 besides the content. I see the fragrances in the back. I gotta ask, what's your favorite? Oh, what's my favorite? Bro, this one has been insane, bro. This one is my favorite. Let me see if it'll focus. Yeah, this one is Perfume de Marley. Valero. This one's gas.
Okay, E.
Been
You
on
got
that
them
one
fragrances.
every day,
Bro,
bro. Union out in Jersey. 10 knockers make way more than that. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
maybe he meant
Yeah,
tin knockers.
I
I don't know what
I
that
don't know,
means.
Billy. What does that mean? Word of mouth. Yeah, word of mouth is a good way to get clients. What vacuum pump and recovery machine do y'all recommend? Ooh, I mean, I like the one I've been using. It's the Apion, I think 8 CFM vacuum pump, and then the Apion recovery machine. Like I've been to like a couple companies and they all have the same Apion recovery machine. The yellow one works amazing. What about you guys?
Milwaukee.
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 Both of y'all, huh?
Milwaukee. I'm a Milwaukee cat, bro. When that recovery machine comes out, boom, spamming it. That'll be
Oh
the
yeah,
first
bro.
one. When it's coming out
Bro,
soon, yeah, I'm like,
that
boom.
Milwaukee recovery
Oh,
machine is gonna
word.
be tough.
Bro,
Battery
that takes
powered
so
Uh,
much time. I don't think you understand like how much
with
it blows me with the
bro
outlets.
with the
Like the outlets
12
blow me.
M12 Forge battery. That thing is gonna be solid, bro.
Yes, bro. Because like in Maryland, bro, like they plugs just don't be working. So like you just gotta be pulling it like out your like it's just crazy, bro.
you
Like
gotta start coming out with a generator.
I know
Shoot.
I got that joint for a reason now that I'm Milwaukee because I was getting so mad, but that joint is heavy, bro.
The the generator.
Yeah, I got the one that you got, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah, yeah,
big,
with the four
but yeah,
batteries.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
That
you
one's
like
cool.
yours? Do you use yours a lot?
Yeah, I use mine whenever like I need power on the job and stuff. If I need something small, I'll just pull out the topper for
The
the
smaller
battery.
one?
It's just the battery and you
Oh
put the
yeah.
topper on it. I pull out that one. I use that one a lot, probably more often.
I need to get
Um,
that one. I think I need to get that one.
bro, that one's tough, bro.
Especially if you got like a 12.0 battery on there, you're good, bro.
I didn't even show you guys the haul, bro. The haul that I got from
But yeah,
Milwaukee.
you got to
I
pull
might give
that.
you.
Bro,
Did
I
I
you
might.
forgot about you sent that last week, bro. I told you I wanted to
did
see
you open
that.
it?
I might give you guys an
Did
exclusive.
you
Yeah, I
open it?
did.
You
I
said,
did. I did. I still need to edit the video, bro. That is crazy. I don't know what is going on with my CapCut, but nothing is on there. Just one
bro,
video.
Trace, he got me excited now, bro. That joke was like a shit, bro.
Nah,
I
bro.
I need to re-up.
Bro, that one was crazy. I'll have to show you guys.
Trace, you gotta get that Pro Press tool, bro. Get that pressure order.
What did we cover this or not? Let's see. How many work hours do you guys put in a week? When I was first starting my journey in HVAC and trying to learn as much as I can, I was putting in 60 hours a week. I mean, I think I got to like 65 hours for 1 week, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like 60 hours a week. But then I found balance later on. But yeah, what about you guys?
Probably at least 40, but a lot of times like 60, especially when we're really busy. Like it was one point like 2 weeks ago where I literally worked like when I think I came back from like vacation or something from Easter or something. I think was recent, and I literally worked for 2 weeks straight, like Monday through Sunday, and I finally had off.
Sheesh.
So like when it's busy, it's no days off. Point blank.
Yeah, bro was grinding.
Yeah, bro, I
I
was
mean, like a week or two ago when we had the little heat wave,
yeah,
I was working from like 7 a.m. until midnight every day for
yeah,
five days.
right.
Bro's a dog, bro. Bro is a
Dog.
dog.
I
That's
think that was
crazy.
that one time you had hopped on a pod and you said you had to go, right?
I
Or
jumped on. I was doing
yeah,
it in
you
the
jumped
van,
on
and
in your
then
van, right?
Oh
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Bro was doing the
yeah,
pod in the van. That's commitment right there, bro. That's commitment.
yeah, bro.
Flyers. That's a good way to get some jobs for sure. It's all word of mouth. Let people know you do HVAC, and that's it. That's how I started. There you go, bro. In Massachusetts, union lead installers $68 an hour. Union apprentice starting at 22. Non-union apprentice 19 to 22 starting. Non-union lead installer 46 to 56. Sounds about
That's
right.
good
Yeah.
money.
That's right. I meant Tin Knock. I'm driving and I'm watching you guys right now, and I'm doing. Oh, that's why he's driving.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that
I
shit.
figured that's what he meant.
Yeah. That's funny. Um, mu- Muffin. That's the jobber check talking with the PDM perfume de Marley. That's crazy, right?
Yo, buddy.
What's probably the toughest job that y'all have had in y'all's career?
Mm,
Um,
Good question.
I think it was one job. It wasn't really. I haven't really had nothing too like crazy. I think it was just one where like it was like those like road homes in Maryland, and it was just we was doing mini split. It was like a 5 head one, but it was just everything in the way. Like it was so tight in there. And it just makes you just not even want to be at the job. Like point, I just did not want to be at the job. And like we had like 3 service calls, so like me and the one of the other guys we ended up leaving, so like, I kind of got out of there like 3 4 hours. But like I was there and I was just like, bro, I cannot be here because I have like OCD, so like my head is just like spinning, like just everything in the way, bro.
That's funny, bro. I mean, for me, I think I had a job where it was a 4-day job, and it was at a home that they were hoarders, and it smelled wicked, bro. Actually insane. Like they had cats and stuff like that. Um,
Ew.
I posted the video, I think, on my YouTube, but I was wearing a face mask the entire install in the house, not just in the attic, but I was wearing a respirator just walking from the door entrance to the house. If I went to the van to go grab a tool, before I entered the door, I put my respirator on and then head up to the attic, and the attic was a little better.
Bro, for that homeowner,
Sheesh.
they should be literally embarrassed. Like if they see a technician doing that, they gotta know, like like
Hey man,
this,
they
like
they paid cash though. They paid 40 grand in cash for two HVAC
40
systems.
grand.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that vividly. I saw that job for 40K and they paid check through
That's
yeah, that's insane. Yeah, it's
sounds
insane.
about right.
Yep. How many
And then
let's
that
see.
commission was good.
Oh yeah,
Mine
bro.
my toughest job was probably when I first started. We were doing replacing 14 air handlers at a church. It
Oh,
was like the hottest. It was like 100 degrees out, and we were at that job for like a month. And
Oof.
every day was like booming hot. We were up in that attic. It was just a mess.
That's
yeah, some
crazy,
that
bro.
was crazy.
And I just started, so I wasn't used to like that heat.
Yeah. That's
Nah, yeah,
insane.
you gotta literally prep for that heat, bro. Like ain't
I
nothing like that heat, dude.
Bro, you don't
Like
play
my
around
dad
with it.
literally preps, like he starts going to the gym, like he's already been in the gym the last couple of months getting ready for like
That's smart, bro. That's smart.
bro, that heat
my
wave is
eyes were all
different, bro.
burning and everything.
That's crazy, bro. That was insane, bro. 2 pallets. Oh yeah, bro. 2 pallets of Milwaukee. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys. YG
Yeah.
PVC drain lines, primer or no primer. I usually just do the PVC glue, the one by oh crap, what is it?
But
Blue Monster. Blue
I'll
Monster.
use
That's all it needs.
I just do regular PVC, either Blue Monster or what's the other one, Ryan? It's called
Ote.
I think
Ote.
Ote.
it has like a red label.
Yeah, I use either of those two. That doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, that one's cool too. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I do. I use primer when I'm doing plumbing. Like when I'm with the
Yeah,
plumbers
plumbing you
doing
gotta use
plumbing.
primer, but regular
Yeah.
HVAC and like
Yeah.
nah.
Um
But some inspectors still want to see it.
oh really?
You're right about that.
I haven't
Some
had a
of the
chance to
inspectors.
work with ProPress. Which ProPress is a good investment. I think all around the Milwaukee ProPress is going to be a good investment. I
Yeah, I was
personally
thinking
got the M12. The M12 ProPress is what I requested. I think M12 was a good size because I've used the M18 and it's huge, bro. I think it's
Yeah,
huge.
or M18.
I think I overdid that one.
Yeah,
For real,
bro.
Ryan, you don't like
It's huge.
your M12?
No,
I mean your
it's good, but I'm saying, I mean, it's probably good to have in my case since I'm gonna be doing larger scale like eventually, so it's good to have. Like
Yeah.
if I start doing 2 inch, 3 inch, it's good.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's why I wanted to get it for like because we're doing
Future
plumbing and
proof.
stuff. So like
Yeah.
we need those like big ones.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah, I
we can
would
get
say
away
though.
with M12 because plumbing,
Yeah,
we use
I
M12 a
would say
lot.
probably Milwaukee. That's why I want to try because y'all know John. John has the Milwaukee one. I got rigid. So like when I was using his yesterday. He's like, you can let go of like it, but like for my rigid, like I gotta press down the button. So he's just
Uh,
like, once you get it started, you're good. Like you can
yeah,
let
you
it
can
go.
just
I
let
was like,
go
oh
and it'll
dang,
it'll
that's
it'll
cool.
ride. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. But I don't know. I think it's a good investment.
no, it definitely is.
Yeah,
Saves time, especially if you're doing a lot of like water heaters. Ryan already knows that
Yes,
yeah.
thing
sir.
is
I need
clutch.
I need to get on your level with water heaters.
Facts. He'd be knocking them out, bro.
Yeah,
You
you
got
gotta
bro
get back
blushing,
into it.
bro. You got him here blushing, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You're weird, bro.
this guy, this guy.
Do you guys game? I don't. I used to. I used to be addicted to video games. I used to play Rust, Fortnite, all that stuff. Do you guys still game?
Nah,
Oh, really?
I might get in like a little like a Madden a little fetish real quick like where I want to just keep
Yeah.
playing Madden when it's like the NFL
Hey
season.
man,
But
we don't got time no more, bro.
nah. Or
Yeah,
like if my
bro.
friends come over, I'll play it. Like that's the only thing they do. Like when you're hanging out with a guy one on one.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to love
We
it, bro.
got
I
a
used
bigger
to.
fish.
You big what?
Nah, I was gonna say we got bigger fish to fry now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
Ryan, you look
exactly.
like you used to play Fortnite. Though. I know you used to get.
I no,
I know you
I
used to
would
buy
play
them
it
skins,
sometimes,
bro.
but I would turn it on like once a week, but not like every day.
That's funny, bro. No, I was addicted, bro. I used to play Rust, the video game, like all day, 12
Those
hours a day.
nuts.
If you pull up on my Discord, bro, you can see how long I've been
Uh,
playing the game. Every time you look at it, it'd be like 12 hours. My friends would screenshot it and send it to me like, bro, get off the game, bro. But it's
holy
literally that
moly!
bad.
Oh,
But
yeah.
nah, bro, I was addicted. I would keep my computer on as I'm sleeping with my speaker on, connected to my speaker so I can hear if someone's raiding my base, bro. That's how bad it was. I was
What for real?
yeah, bro.
I've never
No.
really been a big gamer like that. My one friend, he's still kind
Oh
of like
yeah.
that. Like every time I go to his house, he's playing the game. Like I'm just like, yo, I can't do it. I only could play Madden for like 2 games. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, bro. What up, Andrew? Welcome, bro. What up, bro? Missing you too,
Drew.
bro.
What's up, Andrew? We trying to hold it down, disciple.
Yes, sir. Do you guys work for a company or y'all do your own work? Me and Ryan work for ourselves, and then Amir it's a hit. He's working for his family company, basically.
Yep.
It's his dad's company. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be
Billy.
yours.
Yeah. Billy says by code you must use primer, but technically there's not that much pressure. So the one I use is the primer and glue the clear one. But when I have a job that's with a permit, I'll use the purple stuff. I got you.
So usually
Yeah,
in
that's
Jersey, they don't
smart.
see the primer.
Nice.
Yeah, that's smart.
What do you what do y'all think about ACIQ? Ryan just installed one right now.
I installed a few so far. Didn't have any problems. It's
Nice.
pretty
And no
good.
callbacks.
That's where
No
it's at, bro. As
callback.
long as you got no callbacks, you're chilling.
I haven't
Yeah.
tried them yet. I think we have a mini split job coming up, and my dad said we
And
should try
yo,
it.
they're fire. So if you use their smart thermostat, you only need 2 wires to hook it up.
For
Oh.
real?
Inside and outside. Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
So there's S1, S2 for the condenser, and
Uh,
then HA and HB for the smart thermostat, and that's all you need to communicate the systems. So let's say you have only 2 wires at the thermostat. Let's say it was a heating system. You could just use those two right there, and
Nice.
they're good, and they work with any like thermostat wire.
That's
that's
cool.
They say
good.
that it's better to use their communication wire, but it works with regular wire too.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Did you have to call tech support throughout any of that, or how did that go?
Yeah, I called him once, and then I actually spoke to Mikey Pipes, what Pipe Doctor. He Ubered me two of those smart thermostats because I didn't order them at first. At first, I was gonna use Google Nest ones, but then you need like an 8 wire thermostat for that. I mean,
Uh-huh.
thermostat wire, and then I would have to run a whole
Because
new
you would
wire
have
and
to
stuff
run the
like
whole
that.
new wire.
Yeah, so
Mm,
he Ubered me those two thermostats and I
nice.
used them.
That's cool. What about for mini split cassettes? I don't know. I'm doing one next week for ACIQ. Do you need a thermostat for that, or just chilling with the remotes?
No, I believe for those you just use the remotes, but what actually even the air handler that I got, it also came with a remote. So I
Mm.
didn't mess with it yet, but tomorrow I'm gonna check to see if like that remote controls the thermostat or something. I have no idea.
Okay, got it. Cool. Yeah. So we work with ACIQ. Yeah, we just started. I use Ote. It's a black can. And it's mixed primer and glue. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I've seen that one. What do y'all do on your free time? Um, for me, I'm usually here working, editing, or I'm at the gym. What about you guys?
Usually doing like all the paperwork and stuff, quotes, t- uh, getting my books in order, gym, hanging out with my friend's girlfriend,
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, either editing a video,
and editing.
either
Yep.
hanging out with my boys, or just my girl. I mean, there's nothing really else to do. Or the gym. Yeah, the gym. I go to the gym. And I like to go to
Facts.
a car wash. That's an activity.
Nice. Do you, Ryan? Do you have a bookkeeper, or you do your books yourself?
I just started using QuickBooks recently.
Nice. Yeah, I use QuickBooks too. Yeah, because I just got off a couple calls this morning with CPAs and accountants, and I hired a CPA and an accountant to do my bookkeeping. And cause I don't, bro, it's a lot, bro. I'm getting like
No.
confused and stuff, so they're gonna take care of it and stuff, cause I don't want to mess around with taxes and have to pay a big chunk at the end of the year,
Yeah. Definitely.
So are you gonna be paying quarterly or?
quarterly. Which this year was already due in April, so I might get like a small penalty for April, but they're gonna catch me up.
I was thinking of doing quarterly, but like I don't know how much I'm gonna make in revenue, so there's no point of me really doing that.
I mean, for quarterly, if you don't do them quarterly, you technically get penalties every quarter for not doing them. So they penalize you and they charge you, but they go based off of last year's taxes.
I thought it depends like how your business is set up. You don't have to. That's what my accountant said.
Yeah,
Like if you have it as like a sole proprietor or LLC.
yeah, it all depends. Yeah. Yeah, it all depends. They'll either go off of like current revenue for this year or last year's revenue or whatever and stuff. But yeah. ACIQ all day. I have a call with them tomorrow. Any tips? Oh, you have a call with ACIQ. Nice. So you're gonna become a dealer, maybe.
Who
Um,
does?
Who said that?
HVAC Javi.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Any tips? Just I don't know. I just I would write down questions that you have beforehand, like where are their locations at? Where do they ship from? How long does shipping take typically to go to your area? If they're gonna
Pricing.
ship, if they're gonna ship you equipment to your area, which distribution are they gonna ship it from? Which warehouse? Yeah, pricing, getting to know the price book, what tier they're gonna start you off at, as far as like gold, bronze, silver, all that stuff. Um, but yeah, let's just have some questions beforehand. Write them down.
Shipping usually takes like 3 business days.
Yeah, that's what they told me. 4 business days max where I'm at personally, because they ship out from Oregon to me.
Is Oregon close to us, Ryan? Isn't that pretty close? That's like
Mhm.
3 or 4 hour drive for I
Not
think.
too far.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad.
Ote got it. Appreciate the knowledge, Billy. Yes, sir. Ote, yeah, they got a ton of products, bro. What's your favorite brand of equipment? Daikin definitely is my favorite. Good question.
Um,
I can get tricky. They want you to do like all these extra steps and stuff.
who
Really?
Daikin?
Yeah, that I can.
I don't know. I enjoyed installing Innovair systems
I
by
haven't.
Johnstone's Johnstone Supply. I enjoyed.
I,
You know,
Have you heard of them?
I
are
don't. I seen when you posted, but I never heard of them.
Yeah, they're
is that
they're made by, I forget, bro.
that's like furnace coil condenser or
Air handler and heat pump. Yeah, and condenser is, yeah. I don't think they
really?
did
I didn't know.
furnace. Yeah, I like them. We installed them for a while, and I got to learn them and know them, and I got really comfortable installing them. That's what I like. What about you, Ryan?
Yeah.
Uh, I do a lot of Gree Goodman, doing more ACIQ now.
Yep.
Carrier. We do carrier slash pain. And trying to do Ream now, so either of those two.
There you go, Reem.
Yes, sir.
Um, the remote controls. No, the remote controls is the unit, just like a wall mount mini split. I know because the Cooper and Hunter unit that I've done, the black one, the peak unit, the operates the same. I see.
Have you
Okay.
guys ever installed Cooper Hunter? I always hear people talk about them.
Cooper and
No.
Hunter. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen them. I haven't installed one.
Yeah.
There's like so many different options for mini splits. Like you don't
Yeah,
I
even know which
know.
one to to
so
You got
many,
choose.
bro.
you got for Zitsu and all. Normally, if we do it, it's for Zitsu. I think that's how you say it.
Even Home Depot sells them now.
Yeah, they do. It's crazy, bro. It's so
I said we
saturated, the mini
start.
split market, bro. That's the thing.
I
It's like
said we start selling them, bro. The next gen mini split.
the next gen mini split is crazy, bro. And that's the thing that sucks, because then homeowners are like, bro, I can get it at Home Depot for like
Yeah, or
600,
they'll look
1200
on
bucks.
Amazon now. I think my dad got one mad because a customer tried them and was like, "Hey, like I looked up a mini split on Amazon and this is how much it is." My dad, he came to my room and told me that, bro. He was tight. He was like, "So they really think they can go off Amazon?"
That's
Like she
crazy. Yeah.
literally tried him, bro.
Yeah,
She tried him.
it's wild, bro. And a lot of like
That's the one
ACIQ.
thing I don't like how HVAC equipment is so accessible now.
Yeah. ACIQ does sell to the public, but not all their products. I think just some of them. Which, like, I get it. They got to make their money, because a lot of their revenue, or not a lot, but some of their revenue does come from clients, like customers. I mean not customers, homeowners, who are just buying equipment online. But at the same time, it's like, dang, kind of sucks.
Yeah, especially when
Um,
customers start trying you with the prices like
yeah.
that. Like Ryan, have you had that, Ryan? Like
Yeah, but
it's just like what,
um,
bro?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Happens a
I
lot.
usually try I usually try to like double my price of like everything that I'm buying, like the
Mm.
units, materials,
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Triple it, bro. How
double, triple.
long
Yeah.
how long per day do each of you spend editing? Good question, bro. Ah, bro.
Depending on the day. If it's YouTube, nah, that takes like a couple days because like I might wait like it take me maybe 2 to 3 days to edit it because I do it like late at night and I get tired where like it's 12 o'clock and I'm like, it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Regular videos, I can get like a video like today. I did the water heater, and the film time was like 88 minutes, and I started at like 3:20, and I had therapy at 4 o'clock, and I finished it at like 3:50. So I've been timing myself lately, so I think that's like around 40 minutes. I
Yeah.
think around 40,
Okay.
35 minutes I finished, and it was 88 minutes, and there was a lot of chopping and editing, and I got the video down to like a minute and 33 seconds, so kind of like 40 minutes now probably, unless it's
Nice.
easier, unless it's like a B-roll thing. It's
Yeah, it
easier.
depends. Like the B-roll stuff is easier. Like I've been like there's some content that'll take 5 minutes that'll still do a 400, 500K views, and that's like
Mm-hmm.
B-roll, like one B-roll clip, and then a text on screen. Bro, I'm so excited, bro, because I just bought this $3,000 course from I forget his name. It's this creator on on Instagram, and he's like has tons of like strategies for posts and different types of styles, bro. I'm so hyped for that, bro. But like it talks
Yes,
about
sir.
that. It talks about like that single clip B-roll
Hmm.
video that takes like what
I
10
mean, yeah,
minutes.
B rolls are the ones that like like bring in like the new people. Like I feel like for like trades, you, me, like disciple, for anybody that has content, it's important for us to do it because you gotta understand like, and you gotta look at it like this: like people in your high school, they're graduating this year. Everybody's not gonna go to college, so guess what? You need to do it for like the people, like show HVAC is exciting. I feel like that's what we need to use B-roll because as new people coming in trade every day, we need to get more exposure. So you're showing different clips like you riding boilers, water heaters, like they're gonna be like, what the heck is this? Like this looks cool, especially if they know they're not like good with their brain, like how I was, like far as going to school for the other 4 years, where you're like, okay, I can try something with my hands and still make it out good.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that B-roll content is good. But yeah, like I don't know, it depends cuz I don't keep track because when I'm working I'm all over the place, bro. I'm editing and then like I get sidetracked and like I start working on something else.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't really say how long. I don't know. It usually is a while for like YouTube videos, but a lot of this stuff I've been hiring an editor for cuz I can't just sit there and edit, bro.
Mm-hmm. But like that's the same with me. Like I want to do it, but like I'm not gonna say I'm a control freak with my content, but I just like it to be a certain way. Like I just feel like
Yeah,
nobody can understand what's in your brain and like how you want the clips to be
I
cut
agree.
at that specific time. That's the only reason why I just like haven't made that leap yet.
Yeah, I agree,
Because I was
bro.
gonna I was gonna train one of my friends how to make the videos how I make them, but it's just
Yeah.
like
It's just training that
yeah.
goes in. Like even when you get an editor, you gotta give them your input and kind of go
Mhm.
back and forth until like they get it right. You know?
Yeah, I just feel bad like constantly telling like no, 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 because I know like sometimes when like obviously it's our job, but sometimes when companies like, hey, can you do this? Like, okay, like I got you, but like just the tedious stuff get annoying sometimes.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Um, let's see. And how long? How much does each of you charge for it? An AC maintenance, and how long does it take? I mean, what do you guys charge?
I charge like 250.
Sounds about right. And how long does it
Yeah,
take?
about like yeah, like probably 200.
How long does it take you to do that,
It
Ryan?
around an hour to two.
Yeah, 45 minutes tops.
So here in California, there's two different types of maintenances. One is called a tune-up maintenance, and that
Uh-huh.
one is like a $50, $70 tune-up, and that is it's a marketing strategy to attract more customers and gets your
Yes.
foot in the door. And it's not really a maintenance. You're not really cleaning much. You're doing a full thorough inspection. So you're doing an inspection on the system, and if you see anything out of manufacturer specifications, you bring it to the attention. But then not only that, you build packages to get those things taken care of. So, and it's a way to get your foot in the door, get more clients, and I'll maximize the opportunity. So there's that. That's
Yeah.
usually 50 to like $80. And
Yeah,
that,
my dad does his for 80 or 90, so I know what
yeah,
you mean by that.
yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yes.
And for that, when I was running those, I got really good at them, and I was there for about an hour and 20 minutes. That's with that's like closing a deal, but not getting the job done that day. It would
Mhm.
take me about an hour and 20 minutes to go up in the attic, throw diagnostic, go downstairs, throw diagnostic, write up my packages, present my packages to the customer at the table, and then get a review and get a commitment. And that was like an hour and 20. I think that's like the best I did. Um, when you go to a regular maintenance, what Ryan charges is what I would charge too, is like $250, and that's like cleaning the system, doing the same thing in the tune-up, but actually cleaning the system. And yeah.
What's up,
Well, like
Malachi? What's up, bro?
If they have more than one unit, then I usually do 200 each.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
Like
I
on
yeah.
Sunday, I'm going to a house. They have like 5 units. So
Nice. Give cut them a little deal. Cool. But yeah, that's not bad at all. 200 each. Yeah. But I think we're gonna close off the stream as that, like at there where we just hit the hour
Mhm.
mark. We've been live for a little over an hour, which I feel like that's a good amount of time. An hour is chilling, bro. We
I
gotta
feel like
push it to
yeah,
two.
hour is telling up for HVAC. The cycle probably make it a little bit longer, but I feel like an hour and a half is pretty cool.
Yeah, when we have more people, it usually takes longer. But yeah, we're gonna get some guests in the up and coming streams. We got some lined up that we're gonna invite and have. So stay tuned for those guests. You probably know who they are and watch them and follow them and see them, bro. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. But yeah, Ryan, Amir, we'll sign off. Appreciate you
Let's
guys.
go, guys. It's your boy.
Yes, sir. We'll see you guys on
let's
the
go.
next stream, guys.
Thank you guys for
All right, guys.
joining.
Peace. Have a great
Yes,
week.
sir.
Doing HVAC if you still got more days. Have a great week, guys.
Yes, sir.